So last week when I was at the office, an agent mentioned to me that she saw a new mini home listing hit the market where the lot rent was $600 a month. I was like, wow, that's crazy, right? And then it kind of got me thinking. Could this have an effect on the mini home market as a whole? I really dug into the data on this, and what I found absolutely shocked me. In this video, we'll be checking to see if there's a correlation between lower average sale price and higher lot fees. And if you plan on selling your mini home within the next few years, definitely stick around till the end of the video, as I will give you a little bit of a pointer that could potentially help you keep those fees low, and that can also net you thousands of dollars on your sale price. My name is Zach Surette, and I'm a real estate agent in the city of Halifax and the Halifax Regional Municipality, and this is Halifax Home Guide. So first, let's take a look at the last 5 years worth of sales data. So in 2021, there were 161 sales. The average days on market was 12 days. The average lot rent, $323 per month, and an average sale price of $149,808, followed by the next year, 2022, where there were 180 sales, average days on market of 26 days, average monthly lot rent of $345 per month, and an average price of $192,225. So this is a substantial jump in the average sale price. However, this was a very crazy time in the Halifax real estate market. In 2023, there were 158 sales. Average days on market was 26 days. Average lot rent had increased to $370 per month, and average price still continued to climb, $218,797. Moving on to 2024, where there were also 158 sales. The average days on market was actually lower than 2023 at 20 days. The average monthly lot rent was $417, and the average sale price, $236,703. Which leads us to last year, 2025, where there were 194 sales. The average days on market at this time had risen to 47 days. The average lot rent was $424 per month, and the average sale price actually rose slightly, $242,160. Okay, so looking at the last 5 years, yes, it's true that average monthly lot rent has increased year over year, but also did the average sale price. So I knew looking at this right away that this wasn't really telling the whole story. So then I decided to break it down into two categories, just looking at the last year of the sales that happened in 2025. And this is really when things get interesting. The first category I looked at were mini homes that sold where the lot rent was $290 per month or higher. In that case, the average days on market was 53, and the average sale price, $217,398. So then I looked at the homes that sold where the average lot rent was less than $490 per month. In this case, the average days on market was 43 days, and the average sale price, $252,462. And this is the part that really caught me off guard. So many homes that sold with a cheaper lot rent actually had a 16% higher average sale price compared to those with higher lot rent. That is absolutely insane. So what can you do in order to get the maximum amount possible for your mini home if you live in one of these parks with high lot fees? Well, for the new buyer, instead of entering into a brand new lease at the market rent, there's actually potential for the buyer to do a lease takeover. So similar to a regular residential property, there is a rent cap in place every year that will prevent a park from raising the lot fees at a certain percentage per year. In the case of land lease communities, it's actually different than the standard 5% cap. It actually changes every year and is posted on the Nova Scotia government website. When a buyer purchases a mini home in a park, they need to be approved by the park. And as far as the lease goes, if they were to enter into a new lease, then they would be paying a new set rent without that cap. With a lease takeover, the rent could potentially stay the same and then would only increase depending on the number that the government sets that year. Now, full disclosure, I've actually never tried this out myself, but I've heard of some buyers being successful going this route. And it also states that this is a possibility under the Nova Scotia guidelines for the Residential Tenancies Act for land lease communities, which I will put a link to down in the description. There's a bit of extra work that goes into this, and you really have to have all your ducks in a row, but a little extra work will go a long way because, as we just covered, on average, you will sell your home for 16% higher. And if you're a buyer that's planning on purchasing a mini home in a land lease community, not only will it be a little bit easier for you to manage on a financial level, but it will also help out your pre-approval amount, as lot rent actually gets calculated in your debt service ratio when being approved for a mortgage. So what do you guys think? Do you think that lot rent is getting out of hand there? Is high lot rent actually making these once affordable homes less affordable? And if you're planning on purchasing, does this really deter you? And be sure, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I look forward to reading all of your comments.